What is up, YouTube? It's Rsmario here, bringing you another Fire Emblem Fates video. So I haven't done one of these in a while because, well, I mean, I've been playing the game, so I haven't had a chance to beat the game. A lot of stuff has happened, so yeah. But you know, I've come up with a lot more pairings. I've looked into some of the pairings that you guys have put in the description. And so, yeah, man, I mean, it looked awesome. So, we're going to hop on into this. I have 8 more pairings. Of course, you know, all the art used in the video, the links to those artists, or at least to the pictures, are in the description. So, let's hop on into this. Oh, and by the way, these are in no particular order. So, number 8, Orochi and Kagaro. Alright, so basically this one was like, yeah, I used these guys on the thumbnail for the last video because the art was awesome, and their relationship just, it should be canon. Like, it really should be. Of course, you know, you really can't do that kind of stuff in Fire Emblem Fates. But yeah, I mean, their interactions almost make this canon. I mean, they're a cute couple. I mean, this is hot. This is awesome. I mean, but yeah, Orochi and Kagaro are awesome. Next up, this one is from my game. Well, my playthrough in hoshido is Mozu and Silas. And so the main reason this kind of started up as an accident. So I really wasn't trying to pair them off together. I was really going to pair off Mozu with somebody else. But Silas usually was the one ended up, you know, I tasked with kind of protecting her. But in doing so for so long, they did kind of develop a relationship. And, you know, they had a nice little pairing. And it's actually pretty cool. Like, if they have like a weird student-master relationship that evolves into something more. And I like that. It was actually pretty cool. Next up we have is Kel Dori and Shiro. So this right here is pretty cool. I mean, and it's pretty funny too because they have their support conversations are like these weird fire safety drills, and it's kind of like, really, like fire safety? Like, I mean, I know you don't have actual fire drills, but all right, I can swing with that. And it just kind of like turns into this like weird, cute relationship thing. It's pretty awesome. I mean, I dig it. You know, not to mention this is a huge thing amongst the fan base too. Alright, so this one, Orochi is back again, double dipping on Orochi. So this one is Orochi and Subaki. So this one right here is one I was working on in my Fire Emblem Hoshido playthrough, because their support conversations were interesting. You know, because like, okay, she was kind of like predicting Subaki's demise of some sort, and I was like, where is this going? And I don't quite remember because I beat, you know, Hoshido first, so I don't quite remember where it ended or how it like evolved. But I remember that portion was interesting. Like, what's gonna happen to Subaki? I can't quite remember what happened, but I probably ain't gonna spoil it for you anyway. But yeah, their relationship is actually pretty interesting. The fact that it's built on, you know, a prophecy of death. And next we have Camilla and Takumi. Alright, so this right here is a super interesting couple. I mean, Camilla with anybody is almost an interesting couple because Camilla is just so cool, you know, and not just the fact that, you know, she got tatas, you know, but also the fact that her personality just makes weird relationships work, like this one. Like, Takumi's all like uptight, and you know, he's all Takumi, you know what I'm saying? And Camilla's like, oh, you're all adorable. I'm like, see, come on. Even though she's a psychopath, she's basically coddling him, and she pretty much, breaks through that hard interior, with with her charms. And it's interesting, like, this relationship is awesome. Next one is another one from my own personal playthrough, and this one is Caden and Hana. Now, I don't quite know why I did this one. I'm not sure why I did this in my Hoshido playthrough, but Caden and Hana, for some reason, they just work for me. I don't know why. I don't know if they make a really awesome character. I don't know if they make their offspring is like some kind of uber character or whatever. I don't quite know, because I'm not really big on the meta game of Fire Emblem. But for some reason, their relationship just seemed like it worked for me. And their whole thing of Hana being this like hardened warrior, and she patches up his wounds, and she's like stop being stupid and unsafe, and battle more battle safely, all this other kind of stuff. It was interesting in their supports. Alright, so we're getting down to the home stretch here with Kaze and Fem Corrin. So this one right here, I kind of had to put on there. I haven't actually paired them two up in any playthrough, but from what I've heard and what I know about the relationship between Kaze and Corrin, that this will be this is a definitely interesting combo, seeing as though they have this like master and servant relationship that would evolve into like lovers. Is interesting, and of course Kaze is probably one of the most interesting husbandos in the game, and he's one of the husbandos that has a lot of like waifu options in the game, and of course Fem Corrin is probably one of the biggest ones. But for Kaze, at least for me anyway, there is a bigger waifu option out there. And that leads me to number one. Kaze and Azura. Alright, so this is another one from my playthrough. A lot of these are from my Hoshido playthrough. Actually, I don't know why I didn't add any of my Nor playthrough ones in there. But in the Hoshido playthrough, like, this right here was probably the best, like, romance couple I had seen in the Hoshido one so far when I was playing through it. And I was like, this right here, them two, they start off in the whole like, oh, I'll help you out, Azura, and then they start talking about Azura's family and her backstory a little bit, and it like the way it builds up is just awesome. This right here, this pairing is awesome, and you get Shigure and of course Midori, and they both have the dragon powers through Azura. It's awesome. They're an awesome combo. So that's about it for this. I hope you like this one. I might do another one. I'm not quite sure, just to round it out. Of course, next I'll probably have to do another waifus video, because it's been a while. It's been a while since I chose some waifus. So that's about it for this. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, keep it real.